In 1972, Kraftwerk released their second album, Kraftwerk 2, and from it, the hypnotic track, Klingklang. And I'm not going to pause it, but so far this is kind of foreshadowing Dion Bregent. This is more like kind of electroacoustic, percussive, echoey, rather than electronic. But that's soon to come about, well, 2 minutes in. Yeah, just kind of echoey, booming, medals, gongs, some mallets, bells, glockenspiel. I wonder if that Shazam app would be able to identify this if I held it up. Heck, would that Snowcap software be able to sniff this out? Engineered by Conrad Plank. And basically down to 2 guys at this point, yeah. Schneider, Hütter. Okay, now it's coming. That bassy. It sounds like an early beatbox. Like a sequencer. Florian Schneider, credited with Glocken bells, electronics, mixing console. They say mixing console. Oh, and flute. I do hear that on here. I don't know if I'm going to hear violin or guitar. No, I don't think so. Ralf Hütter plays organ, electric piano, probably not this song, bass guitar, Rhythmusmaschine, electronic drums, yeah, I'm hearing that here, and bells, Glocken, accordion, other side. I'm trying to identify what makes this so compelling to my ears. Something about the key center they're in. Certain notes that are added notes that are accentuating it. A kind of luminous vibe. I think it's the way certain elements are really bassy, kind of muffled. And others are just kind of luminous. The whole effect is kind of blurry, soft focus. Yeah, it's like the sonic equivalent, or it's like the kind of thing that could play over grainy, or like over soft focus imagery, like Super 8 film. Like focusing on like some soft glowing object amid kind of a dark background. Then again, this would be perfect for like footage of space travel. Flying through stars, the Emission Nebula, footage of the Northern Lights. basically an A. A slight kind of sparkling tone, kind of somewhere in there. This high tone. Maybe I'm hearing some instruments in there that I'm not quite identifying properly because they're kind of muffled or kind of. This and Pineapple Symphony off the following anthem are by far my two favorite Kraftwerk pieces. When I was in my 20s, I had this room with all these colored lights in it. I would turn out the regular lights and just turn on, like, flip this other switch that would bring on, like kind of dim colored lights that would point at different walls of my room. And just kind of zone out to music like this. That kind of sparkly tone. No, 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 no. And hear that. No, 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 no. Yeah, the way the flute just kind of adds just a little bit of incense here and there. Another thing that makes this track really compelling is the use of pitch bending. It kind of... I think we may have risen just a little bit. It's like we're in A still, just slightly tuned, just slightly higher. Because we're not in B flat. Apparently, the band has gone to great lengths to bury this part of their legacy. Consequently, some of the same people who love Cluster haven't even heard this simply on account of what they've been told via because they're going by the assumption that if the band doesn't like it, it must not be worth hearing. They don't know what they're missing. What was that pitch bending I was telling you about? No. It's gotten a little bit faster. The speed kind of got wound up just. Yeah, we're in B flat. It kind of managed to get. C. Yeah, rhythmic, the bass and the beatbox are just so muffled in this. Kind of blanketed. Just winds down to... Okay, now we have this section without the rhythmic loop sequencer. More drony now. Yeah, kind of like steam flute and just kind of a drone. Dun, 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 dun. Banging on like metal. I guess it's the droning, the sustained sound. That envelope's just slightly. Produced, recorded, and mixed. 1971. These dates are kind of hard to... all those numbers are backward. I guess in September and October of 1971. Oh, I get it. From 26th September 1971 to the 1st of October 1971. Yeah. And just these three guys, Planck, Schneider, and Hütter. No one else in the studio at all. Oh, there have actually been 41 issues of this. Let's see that Oh, it's been issued on CD a bunch of times, like on Germanophone. It looks like they've all been unofficial. It looks a whole bunch of unofficial issues of this, with an undetermined date stamp on them. Oh, even a reissue purportedly on Philips. It says Philips 2. According to Discogs, there has not been a single official release of a determined date since a Spanish issue on Philips in 1979. Oh yeah, Philips 2 is a bootleg label of Philips releases. It gets kind of rocky here. It's getting more like noise. Okay. We're hearing some of those other instruments that were mentioned. Yeah, guitar, that's Florian Schneider, I guess. I think and some violin. Or I'm hearing something with a bow anyway. like that distorted gruff guitar that's just coming in and it's like fracture sound. Those sounds. Really brisk pace of that rhythm machine. Slight distortion here and there though. Still basically just running an A. Emphasis on different notes, so like that droning. Then just like the fourth and covered a lot of ground in 17 minutes. And to think that now this is more of like an avant free-form psychedelic rock piece, but the other section could have been more for resting. This would actually be a good piece to take an afternoon nap to, because you would only sleep for about 10 minutes, and that's really all you need in a nap. If you sleep if your nap if you nap for more than 30 minutes, it can mess your entire day up because you never can quite wake up fully the second time. Yeah, the most you want to nap is like 10 minutes maybe, and this would be perfect because because eventually it would go through those first two sections. Like the first the first percussive section might calm you, then the second you could kind of zone out to and sleep through the kind of drony section, and then that final section would wake you up. Yeah. And let's see, this, I guess the original LP on Philips goes for a median price of $95.32, highest $185.71, lowest $71.42, last sold September 19th of this year. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was Kraftwerk with Klingklang from their 1972 second album, Kraftwerk 2, released January of that year. Beautiful piece. Yeah, just hypnotic and trance-like, drone-like, experimental. Just, yeah, take me to another world. Take me to space. Take me into a realm of the imagination. Take me into a realm of just flashing colors. Yeah. For more rubies and sapphires from the catalog of Kraftwerk, see the directory of albums by German artists linked in the description below. Like and subscribe, follow me on social media, share the video, and leave a comment if there are any observations you have about the track we just heard. Like which of the basically four sections in that was your favorite, and you found most hypnotic, most just enriching in its tonal color and use of sound shaping. And this was largely a piece of just pure tonal color put together in the studio, more than an actual composition. I don't see how they could have really written this beforehand and planned it by ear beforehand. This is the kind of thing that really comes together when you're playing around with sounds, finding sounds you like, and then layering them onto one another. And until next time, this is Zaragon, the world's most ear travel trimaximist, signing off.